You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Hit the like button,
Hit
B.
the fucking like button. Y'all wildin'.
Hey, yo, Ab, so we gonna see more with you and Fonz together, bro?
Absolutely. We
Fact.
with all that.
I hate.
would-
Let me tell you
I ain't
something.
gonna lie, son. Y'all,
I'm gonna tell you this, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
y'all
go on
niggas think
record
that's
by
it.
saying
Crazy.
that's it, my
I
nigga.
can't
Crazy.
stand when battle rappers do that, but I was okay with you and Av doing that. I mean, you and Fonz,
I won't.
like battling and team up. I hate that shit. But
into that shit. I was like, nah, I ain't really want to do that shit because I know how I prepare and shit like that for my battles, and I ain't want to do that shit. But I was like, nah, this nigga Fonz, like he hopped on the road. He came out here a couple nights, and we got that shit done. Like, nigga, we partied when it was over with. It was straight work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely. That's the bro. Shout out to my bro Fonz.
Boy, I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all niggas gel instantly. It's like y'all gel instantly,
Yeah.
B.
It's like y'all had the same regimen to prepare. Like y'all prepared the same or something, B.
And we knew what we was up against. Like we know this nigga Shine, or like this nigga pinball machine. Like this nigga gonna be, you never know which way he gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Did Castro surprise y'all too?
nah. Castro is like, if a nigga like if you look at how the 2-on-2s was, most of the teams was on some pass the torch shit. Like the niggas that represented the veteran spots, for the most part, the partners were some niggas that they could pass the torch to. Like me with Fonz, Shine with Castro, out with Easy.
Right.
Each like it looked like some, you know what I'm saying? You would be, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say a replica or no shit like that because I don't want to discredit nobody, but you know what I'm saying? You see how it was matched up, and it was dope shit.
Dope. Y'all ain't go front. Y'all niggas, man. Even them two, like, that shit was y'all, but all four of y'all niggas won, and that shit to me, that shit was fucking fire.
I still can't call a winner to that
That shit
battle.
is fire,
And-
man.
And I don't like to be like it's a draw. I hate that shit. But I honestly, as many times as I watched it, I'm like, damn, this shit is just.
That's
both.
tough because I believe you got everything in that battle. You got performance, you got bars, you got aggression,
everything. I said that. I called that battle. I said that battle's gonna be the battle of the year, B. And
Definitely in my top 3.
Word, my nigga. I ain't gonna front. I enjoy watching
That was my first time ever doing a 2-on-2 in life.
Huh?
That was my first time ever doing a 2-on-2 in life.
Right.
Nah, you did, that shit was look natural. It shit looked like you did 1,000 of
You're
them.
like, word.
It looked like you and Fonz grew up together.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Look like y'all niggas knew each other all y'all lives. Like I got a single out together or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Word. Hey yo,
Dope boys.
Hey
Good
yo,
looking
Av,
new
somebody
dope
just
boy.
sent the donation. This to shout the Av under the 40. That's an improper fraction. Is one of the
No
best
question.
bars in battle rap
Salute.
history. That's
Salute.
undisputed. Stay up, kid.
Salute. I definitely appreciate that.
Now,
But we definitely trying to do some more 2-on-2s, man. It's whatever. Whoever.
yeah. Now, yo, put 2-on-2s aside real quick. There's a lot of battles out there for you right now.
Yeah.
So one of the things, actually, I'm gonna go on record by saying I think it's the non-battle thing on 15 Minutes of Fame. That's not a face-off and not the bar exam. I think you have the highest viewed piece of thing on 15 Minutes of Fame, you and Verb.
Me and Verb, yeah. I told Rod he owed me some paper.
That argument did like
oh,
700,000.
that was the drunk Av?
Yes.
Yeah. I was actually out there for that.
And
Hey,
Mills actually filmed that.
Like
Listen,
being there
that's
live, it was
Mills
weird.
was right there.
I couldn't tell if it was real or not. Like it seemed like A-Verb was getting real, and Av was just like,
Nah,
nigga.
he won't get real.
Yeah, so I couldn't tell, but when you look at the video, it still kind of looked
No,
that way too.
the whole thing about it, if Verb wouldn't have just finished battling, y'all would have seen what me and Verb do on a regular.
Right.
Like we get into it every time we see each other. It be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We took the shit. I think it's just he came off the battle with DNA, and I guess maybe he didn't feel he won, so he was in a bad mood or whatever. But I'm gonna still talk shit to you, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he was bitter. That nigga was bitter like a female.
Yeah, because everybody was saying anybody really.
I was like, damn, my nigga, like this is me, nigga. Like, what you talking about? We do this shit. This nigga pulled up on me at the airport. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying, I like that is how battles are made.
Right.
You know? And that battle should have happened. Like, can it still happen? Is there a chance that you could bring Verb out of retirement?
nah, I don't want to battle Verb, man. I don't want, not no more.
Okay.
Not no more.
It wouldn't even make sense.
His mind on some other shit.
Yeah, it is. It really
His
is.
mind,
That nigga sit down when he pees, so it don't even make no sense to battle that nigga.
like that nigga Verb come out here, we go to Feather and Fin, get some chicken, some shit like that. Then I know he back.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't like this new Verb. I don't like this spoken word Verb.
Yeah, the spoken word Verb, I don't really fuck with either. Like,
You know,
I
that
ain't
nigga's
like his performance
Niggas
against
called him
Hustle at all.
spoken word Verb.
Nah, for real, like, I ain't like his performance against Hustle. I ain't like that. It was corny to me.
But we know what that nigga do, bro. Like, we know what that nigga capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that nigga on my Mount Rushmore, still to this day, like, I don't got no problem.
I named him on mine too.
Yeah, I don't got no personal problems with that nigga, even with that shit. Like, we don't got no problems. We just seen each other at who the fuck was that he battled when I battled DNA? He battled Rock. You know, it was a head nod. What up? What up? It ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was another battle he ain't really do. I ain't really like the Rock battle either.
Me either.
Yeah.
So
I
nah.
like that Swave battle Verb, though. I tell you, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That nigga Sway went 20-0 one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. That was the good old days.
That was the fun days. I put a resume in. Look, fun fact. Hey, Ike, facts plus tax.
Yeah, say it again, huh?
When I was at PG, I shot my resume to Poison Pen. Like, yo, what's up with Team Homie, man? Fuck with me, man. Like,
Oh, word? I never knew that.
Wow.
that shit was like 2014. I'm like, no, I'm about to tear shit up. I've been wanting to fuck with y'all.
I never knew that, son. They ain't never tell me.
If we would have known that, then you would have been on the dark side.
Yeah, you been on
Nigga
the dark
left-
side. That's
Word
some
up.
Left me on red. That nigga left me on red, bro.
Oh man, you would have definitely been on the fucking dark side. Facts
son,
plus
I ain't
tax.
even-
Damn,
Word.
Poison Pen.
Wow.
Damn you.
Hey yo, Pen, come on, huh? But you still
Nigga
do
left-
your thing, my nigga. Word.
2014 was a weird year for us, though, 'cause it led into the crazy year for us. So
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.